Hello there. Happy Thursday evening. At least it's Thursday evening where I'm at. Just thought I'd hop on and say hi while I was painting. I've gotten back into mini painting again lately. And I don't know, just kind of bored, hanging out, doing some painting. This is who I'm working on right now. I wouldn't say she actually counts as a mini because she is 8 inches tall. Printed some of these characters. Obviously, you guys might recognize that's Game Master Mom. Here's the girl. And here's the boy. I guess I could just show y'all all my stuff. Cute little guy. And then I have some actual minis that I probably won't get to today. Can I turn this thing around? I think I can. Yeah, here's some of my minis that printed out of the Etheria characters. Ren's staff did not make it. It broke off. So I'm going to have to build her a new staff, perhaps. Yeah, there's the kids, and here's Game Master Mom. Like I said, she's huge. So those are not D&D size minis back there. Those are not the 32 millimeter. They're actually a little oversized. And then she is huge. Trevor and I started painting these at IkiCon this weekend. Oh, this is just kind of like my paint setup. Yes, my Christmas tree is still up. Y'all don't make fun of me. In my defense, I just had my last Christmas celebration with my mom, last weekend. So, okay, I'm going to take it down this weekend, I promise. There's my... Oh, I should post these again. I haven't posted these in a while. I printed out these really cool toppers for my speed paints. They're like little stormtrooper helmets. They're so cute. Oh, hey, Game Masters. Hello, hello. That's my drinks and stuff. Okay, let me turn this back around so you can actually see me talk. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. No, I'm just waving at people. Yeah. Just kind of painting. I think I'm going to try to do some skin on this girl, at least. I have a drink. My drink of choice tonight is a little margarita. I actually have the house to myself tonight, so it's very quiet. Other than doing this, I'll probably just be listening to my audiobook, which, not that anyone's interested, but I'm listening to a little Christmas romance right now that I started in the beginning of December because I was feeling like I wanted to listen to a Hallmark movie, basically. And, life happened. Now it's January and I have not finished it yet. So I'm working on finishing that. If any actual mini painters are watching this, Painting Agency, I see you if you're still watching. My brushes are in really horrible condition right now. And I also am not wearing my headlamp at the moment because it does not video well. All you guys would see is just a super bright light on my forehead. Sounds like your wife with the Hallmark Christmas book. Happy to send recommendations if she needs some Hallmark Christmassy reads. The one I'm reading right now is a little bit spicy. Oh, and my phone is falling. Yeah, it's Hallmark Christmas-y, but I don't know, a little saucy. So I don't hate a little bit of sauce. I'm here for that. Good brushes would really help. Yeah, this is just one of the Dungeons and Dragons base coating brushes. I'm not doing details right now, so this is kind of like when I bring out my crappy, like old, I didn't treat them well, I didn't clean them well brushes, because I'm just base coating right now. This is a huge, I can't even call this a mini. This is a huge model. We'll just call her a model. So I'm just kind of doing whatever. Eventually, when I start doing more of like the detail and the shading and stuff, which will not be tonight because it is 9:15 my time and I'm tired already. Yeah, sometimes you can work with the split fishtail, but it'll be fine. Yeah, it's like, whatever. Base coating, I feel like you could do with pretty much any kind of brush. So, I'm just gonna use my ugly, sad brushes. I do have some that are a little bit, I have some that are quite a bit nicer. I feel like I'm trying to paint like the inside of her hand, and I feel like all I'm going to do is paint get random paint like all over other places. But you know what? Honestly, that is one of the things I love about painting, is when you mess up, you just keep painting over it. You just paint more layers until you actually get what you want, which is lovely. It's like a built-in eraser. Oh, my cat is coming to say hello. Oh, you're painting right now too? It's a painting party. Just got home from a game. Enjoy painting your maxi. I should call it a maxi. That makes sense. This is my fat cat. I have two cats that are both boys. This is endearingly called Fat Cat. He's drinking my paint water. That's probably not good for him. Get up off my margarita, though. That's not going to work for me. Just a second. We're going to move this up. Look how hefty this boy is. He's so big. I have another boy cat who's like really skinny, so that's that's why I call that one the fat one, because in comparison to the other one, he is very fat. But you know what? He's also very happy, and I just don't have the heart to put him on a diet because he's just living his life. He's just enjoying his time here on this earth. And so I'm like, you know what? You do you, fat cat. You just enjoy. You just enjoy. You just eat all the food and live your life. All right, yeah, we're gonna call that hands, right? This is like more or less me-ish. So originally, my artist, Daniel, at the Drawing Bard, amazing artist, we kind of worked together to create these characters, and for whatever reason in my head, I was like, okay, the mom, Game Master Mom, she needs to have big, like thick-rimmed glasses and a big messy bun on her head, and otherwise she can look more or less like me because she's based on me. And that's pretty much all I gave to Daniel as far as direction, and he made this character, and I love her, and I think she's wonderful, and she's in my branding and my logo and everywhere. So we love her. This is oh God. That was fun. I don't know why I didn't get my tripod. Like, y'all, I have a tripod. I could be using my tripod right now instead of this weird thing that I'm doing. But I don't know. Super cool that people are joining and saying hi. I love that. I'm halfway doing this just to keep myself accountable to actually paint tonight, because I was like, I want to paint tonight. And then I was like, but I'm also feeling really lazy and I kind of just want to like doom scroll on my phone, but I know that's not going to make me feel good if I do that. Okay, wow. Wow, Nicole. Okay, now I know. Next time, I will bring the tripod. Those of y'all that are tuning in, thanks for keeping me company. I love that. And also, what are you up to tonight? And do you have any thoughts or questions about what I'm up to in general? I will say the main thing I've been up to lately is trying to get to more like markets and conventions and fairs, just so I can like get more of a local in-person. Was a snow day here, and the doom scrolling is really bad right now. I definitely don't want to get into that because I'm in my happy painting place, but like, yeah, it is a really, really bad week to be doom scrolling. Even more bad than usual somehow. So yeah, I'm trying to not. Although I will say I'm lucky that I have trained all my social media feeds to mostly show me like nerd stuff, D&D stuff, painting stuff, fantasy, cosplay stuff, and like babies and cute animals. Because anytime I see stuff like that, I'm like, oh, like it, engage with it. Because that's what I want to see when I get on the internet. I just want to see cute babies, cute animals, and nerd stuff. I don't want to see other stuff. That's probably a bad attitude to have about it, but that's just what I got to do for my mental health. My husband loves D&D, played once, and my character died. Okay, boo on your DM for letting you die. I mean, that happens a lot, honestly. Make some family fun because he loves making up stories with our oldest. Yeah. Come meet you at the next story time. Yeah, come to my story times. I'm going to be doing a lot more this year. I am in the North Austin metro area, but I think I'm going to do story times as far south as like New Braunfels and San Antonio. And also like just a few more places kind of like around Austin. I'll for sure be back at the Story Emporium, which is like my local bookstore here in Hutto. I don't expect most of y'all to know where Hutto is, but just know it's close to Austin-ish. Austin, Texas. Hutto's really cool. It used to all be like farmland, and now it's all just like suburban development because everybody decided they wanted to live in the Austin area for some reason. I mean, as far as Texas goes, I guess it's not a bad place to live, but anyway, again, we're not talking about that. Yeah, come see me at Storytime, and for sure, I feel like if you're into D&D at all, or if your partner's into D&D at all, or if anybody that you know is into it, and you have kids that like would be willing to play, should totally try playing with them because they are so cool. Playing games with kids is the coolest because really I feel like D&D, like at its core, any tabletop role-playing games, you know, it doesn't have to be just D&D, but I tend to say D&D because that's what people know, but really I just mean like any kind of tabletop game. But anyway, if your kids want to play it, like kids are so... Oh no, I messed up her eyeliner. I did her eyeliner so good and then I messed it up. Darn you base coating brushes. Oh well. It's fine. Just keep painting over it. Anyway, kids are super imaginative, right? And so these games are basically just like interactive storytelling with like, some dice and some rules. And that's what kids are good at. Like kids from ages like, I don't know, 2 or 3 to like 12 are like peak creative ability. They are so good at imaginative play. They're so much better than we are as adults. They just like go for it. They have these like, not even just imaginary friends, but like whole imaginary like communities that they can make up. And I feel like playing a tabletop game with them is just a really great way to bring some of that creativity out and, do it in a way where you could do something together that you all enjoy. So it was a very long-winded explanation of if you like that kind of thing and you think your kid might be into it, you should try it because it's a fun time. But also, I'm probably really biased because I run a lot of kids' games, and my kids have been playing D&D since they were 3 because that's just how we roll around here. Honestly, it's because they wanted to. That's why. They saw me playing, and they were like, I want to do that. And I was like, well, you can't really join our adult campaign. That's not going to work. But hey, I'll make a campaign for you, and we can play that together. That could be fun. And we did. And then it turned into this. It turned into Game Master Mom. And a whole side business. Again, I'm just base coating, so like to me this is kind of boring, but I'm liking how it's going. I'm feeling it. I haven't painted a big figure like this in a very long time. A maxi, perhaps, as Rogue Game Masters was calling it. I think that's a really cute term that I'm going to start using. I kind of forgot how much like more simple and fun it is to paint huge areas. Oh, thanks that the eyes look good. I am kind of proud of the eyes, although I did mess up her eyeliner a little bit when I was doing her flesh. Yeah, I did her eyes when I was sitting at my booth last weekend at IckyCon. Went to IckyCon and had a booth in the tabletop gaming room. And I also ran a few games. That was super fun. I did some play testing for my new game that's coming to Kickstarter, Adventures in Etheria. So that was nice to play that. One of the sessions I played, I actually used like mocked up maps and tokens from the prototype of the game, which was really cool because ideally what I'd like to do with this game is I'd like to have a box of stuff, right? The core rule book, the pre-written adventures, stuff like that. But a box with like tokens and maps and stuff like that so that you can really just like pull it out and like anybody could start playing. I want to try to make it really easy on whoever's acting as the game master of this game to like already have all the stuff prepped and ready straight out of the box. So that was fun to experiment with some of those components that we had mocked up for tokens and maps and items. And of course the character sheets. I always use my character sheets when I run games, and that's always fun. Those have been really well received, the kids' character sheets, so I'm happy about that. That's at least one part of the game that seems to not need tweaking, which is great. Kind of in the like play testing and editing phase right now, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm getting feedback on of like, oh, that works great, or like, oh, that, was kind of confusing or tricky or difficult or whatever. So that's good. Sort of looks like she has a strong optical prescription, right? I know. I'm really biased to like big anime eyes. I love big eyes. They're just like so engaging, I think. I also, maybe that's my bias too, because I, as a real human, have kind of smallish eyes. And especially when I smile, they're like, little squinty eyes. So you always want what you don't have, right? And what I don't have is humongous doe eyes. So I like to put humongous doe eyes on my characters because maybe that's what I would want for me. I don't know. But I do like that maybe it's her glasses, like magnifying her eyeballs. I know the girl's got pretty big eyes too. I definitely made a mess and smudged some skin on her pants, but that's okay. So that's her so far. You could definitely tell when you look up close that I 3D printed this with my, well, it won't zoom in, but with my like filament printer, because you can see some of the little like ridges on there. I don't know. Maybe you can't see it. Maybe it just doesn't want to zoom on it, which is lovely. But that's her. Trevor was painting the girl. I am not responsible for this paint so far. This was Trevor's project. He was painting her while I was running one of my games at EkiCon. And she's looking pretty cute too. She also has huge like bug eyes, and I love that. And then the boy looks really creepy at the moment because his eyes are not done yet. So he looks like, ooh, spooky little like ghouly eye boy. But he's gonna look really cute. I feel like his hair is looking really cool. I don't know what it is. I really like the hair on this model. I don't know. Fun fact about this character, this like funky little owl beanie with the pink pom-poms on it, that is based off a real hat that my daughter wears all the time. I actually need to repair it because one of the like tassels with the pom-poms fell off a couple weeks ago, so I need to like sew it back together. It's in my pile of things of like repair these. Oh, thanks. Thanks for saying it looks good. I think it's looking really good. I don't know. I feel like some of y'all know Trevor and some of y'all don't. He does a lot of my art stuff as well. His handle is at Death Rolls Dice. He's not super active on there yet, but he will be. But yeah, he's the one that painted up this girl at the con. He's also my booth buddy for the whole con, which was amazing. So nice. And he modeled these too. So custom hat. Yeah, I love doing a custom sculpt, although I personally, just me by myself, I don't have any kind of 3D modeling skills. And honestly, my 3D printing skills are It's a lot of user error that still happens. I have a really nice filament printer. I have a Bamboo A1C, which is like, I don't know, maybe like the nicest filament printer that I know of. And it does a really good job. I mean, I feel like it gets good detail. Like you can tell more on these little ones. So you can kind of see like, okay, it's not perfect, right? And this still needs some cleanup. It's still got some little like lines and things on it that I need to sand off, but for a filament printer, not horrible. Would this print better on a resin printer? Yes, it would. It absolutely would. But I don't have a resin printer, so we're working with what we got. Dagger came out super cute. But again, like we're not talking regular like 32 millimeter D&D size. These are a little oversized, but that's what I like. And honestly, like because I'm usually playing with kids, those little D&D figures, like the WizKids ones you can get, they are way too delicate to be at my table. I mean, I'll still bring them to the table, but like anything I put out, I know for sure like I have to be okay with this getting broken, because just the chance that somebody's gonna like accidentally elbow it off or like drop it off the table and one of its little arms or staffs or something, some little piece is gonna break off. It's just like, yeah, the chances of that happening are so very high. So very high. So I say that because I was going to say that I like a little bit larger. I don't even know what scale this is, if I'm being honest. I just know it's bigger than D&D scale. I like a little bigger, bulkier miniature on the table because it's less likely to just like delicately snap and break off. So that is what I like. I don't know what I'm going to paint next. I'm trying to remember. I think her cloak is blue. Maybe I'll try to paint the boy's eyes a little bit. I don't know. Y'all want to see something crazy happen? I'll try to paint some eyes. Prints most resin stuff I paint reports so much troubleshooting with her setup. Yeah, not wanting the toxic like fumes and stuff around the kids is the main reason I got a filament printer, because at the time that I was buying a 3D printer, my son was like less than a year old. Like I feel like maybe I was talking about shopping for printers when I was like literally in the hospital giving birth to him. I was like, what kind of 3D printer should I get? That's a whole other story. But anyway, that'll do. I don't have a good like ventilation situation at my house. I mean, I have like a garage, but it's I live in Texas and it's pretty hot most of the time. Not all the time, but it's pretty hot. And the humidity can get pretty rough. So I don't know that a garage that doesn't have like centralized cooling would be a good setup for a resin printer anyway, because I'm concerned about the humidity levels changing and how that might impact the prints. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about resin printers. I know they do really good detail. I know most people like them who have them, but also like, I don't know, I feel like it so varies person to person and like what you're trying to do with it. And yeah, the toxic fumes thing scared me. And I was just like, nope, not around my baby. So maybe once my kids are a little older, or once I figure out a good ventilation system, or probably both of those things. Probably once both of those things happen, I will get a resin printer. I know I was talking a little bit with Jeremy, the Old School Dungeon Master is his handle. If you don't follow him, you should. He makes the best hand-drawn maps, and he's just a really nice human. But Jeremy at Old School Dungeon Master and I were talking some because I sent him the STL files for the minis, these minis that I was showing you, not these big ones, but the smaller ones. And yeah, I sent him the STLs and he printed them on his resin printer, and they look amazing. And he did them at like 32 millimeter scale, and they look really good. The detail looks on point. And so we were talking some about like resin versus filament, and he was, you know, saying like, oh, I got recommendations for you when you're ready to get a resin printer. And I was like, I want to. Okay, I'm not hating that so far. It's at least looking less creepy. I need to put some little like reflector thingies. I don't even know what to call that. Dodo. But I'm not hating it so far. Also, I'm probably not hating it because I don't have my headlamp on. Do y'all ever do that where you like don't wear your headlamp or don't wear your magnifying glasses or whatever you do to actually see the detail, and you look at a model and you're like, oh my God, I did such a great job. And then you like put the headlamp on it and you're like, oh God, it looks so bad. I just like, I couldn't see how bad of a job I did until I put the light on it, you know? I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at these later. But, yeah, the fumes are scary. Resin prints are temperature sensitive. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know. I'm just not, I don't have the mental fortitude to like deal with all that right now. So at some point, maybe. Spectral highlights. Is that what the little shiny things in the eyes are called? These little like, I don't know, whatever that's called, the little like shiny white part. I believe it. It sounds right to me. If it's not, it should be. That's what they should be called. Let's just, now they're called that. See, and this is the point where I'm doing enough detail where I should probably get out my nice brushes, but I'm not going to. Oh, wow, it is almost out. Shout out to the first paint set I ever got. This is definitely from the like little starter kit that I got at the game shop that came with like this color, I think this one. I don't know. It came with a few colors and like a base. Nope, that's not it. Where's the base? Nope. I probably don't even have the base anymore. Oh yeah, the gray primer. It came with a little miniature of Menson Boo. So cute. That was my first foray into mini painting. Yeah, no one has the time to deal with it. I mean, I guess some people do, but it ain't me. It ain't me. No. No. Yeah, I agree. Just have somebody else paint the resin stuff or print the resin stuff and send it to me. I think, no way is Jeremy going to watch all of this, as he should not. Even if I tag him, he should not waste his time on that. He has better things to do. But I do think Jeremy is going to send me a little baggie full of my miniatures from the resin printer. All right, I think I messed it up. Yep, he's looking dopey now. Not horrible. Again, the headlamp is not on. It's worse than it looks for sure, but not horrible. Yeah, from the original Baldur's Gate. It's such a cute figure. I have to show it off now. I have to get it. Where is it? I feel like he's over here. Some of my miniatures came with me in this, pretty sure this was a box for croissants from the bakery. Shout out to croissants. They're so good. Here he is. I found him. A fresh croissant is like, wonderful. This is the, oh, there we go. There's the focus. There's little Boo on the shoulder. Cute. This is the first miniature I ever painted. And no, I did not go back and repaint it. I just really went hard on like the very first one. And it was with that little set of starter paints, and I still kind of look at it and think like, that didn't turn out half bad. That does not look awful for the first miniature ever. I don't know. Could it be better? Sure. Should I go track down another one and redo it now that I have 3 years of painting experience since then? Probably. That would be cool. Could do like a then and now thing. Okay. Oh, the eyes don't look that bad. That's good. I'm glad it doesn't look that bad. It looks okay, if you put it way at a distance, it doesn't look bad. I need to redo a lot of the white in there, which is on my brush. Is that white? Turns out I might not be very good at painting and talking at the same time, but that's okay. The good news is that I am painting, and that was the goal, was to actually paint instead of doom scroll. So nailing it. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. That was too wet. I know that I need to be thinning my paints, but then sometimes I over thin my paints and it's just like, ugh. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, I am totally gonna keep Mince and Boo. I love him so much. I do think he came out okay. I feel like I'm looking at this now and I'm like, it must have come with a wash, because I definitely was not doing shadows like that. That's oh God. Oh, it does not want to focus on anything but my face. Yep, now it wants to focus on my sweater. Well, that's fun. Okay, well, just trust me, because it won't show. But it must have come with a wash. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I talked to the game shop people and they were like, hey, you should also buy a wash. And I believed them, because I do. I don't know. I definitely bought it at Rogues Gallery in Round Rock, because that's my friendly local game shop, and those are just the nicest folks ever. Okay, now I'm definitely messing up the eyes, because I'm trying to go back in and put some more white in there where the skin color had gotten in, and it's just, yeah, we're just messing it all up. But that's okay. It's fixable. I could still see where the black was that I kind of liked. Oh, hey, Alex. Yeah, I like to see progress over time. And honestly, I don't know, maybe I'm not making that much progress, because I feel like I look at my old models and I'm like, damn, that looks good. Maybe I used to be better. I was looking at this one. I used him in one of my games that I ran, and I was like, dang, girl, it's messy, but that's I really like that super heavy highlight. I love a heavy highlight, especially on things that have a lot of texture, like scales. I can see that I did it kind of messy and kind of lazy, but I still really like it. I just feel like that looks so cool. I don't know. Could I paint it that good if I repainted it? Probably not. I think I just was in the zone or something. Again, apparently this is what I like, is big miniatures. Maxis, perhaps, is what we will call them. Yeah. I don't use the Agrax Earthshade from Games Workshop. It's just because I don't like their stupid freaking pots. Wait, is this Games Workshop, this Citadel color? I don't know. I don't like these. They stress me out. I feel like I'm going to spill them every time I use them. So I use the less good quality but better bottles, like D&D brand stuff. I also really, actually, if I were to buy all my paints again, I freaking love this Vallejo. I don't know, Vallejo. How Spanish or not Spanish do you want me to say it? I don't know. I'm not sure how they pronounce it, but I love this stuff. They spill and they dry up. Yeah, I just can't, this is the only one I have because I could not find a dark blue color. And then I actually didn't even like this dark blue color. It wasn't dark enough. The only dark blue color I have that I like is literally like one of those, like, I don't even know what the brand is. It's some kind of super cheap acrylic paint brand from Michaels. It's in like those big, like not little things like this. It's in like, they're like this tall. It's like Craft Barrel or Apple Barrel or something like that. I don't know. It's one of those really cheap, really discount type acrylic paint brands, but it's the only like dark navy blue that I've ever found that I liked. So if you ever see anything of mine that's dark blue, like darker than this, it's probably, Apple Barrel. That's what it is. Apple Barrel. What did I say? Crate and Barrel? That's a furniture store, I'm pretty sure. Apple Barrel. Yep. They have a nice navy blue if you're ever looking for one. I tried the Citadel paint. It still was not what I wanted. But it did give me enough experience to know that I really hate their paint pots. Why? Why? It's just not a good design. It's just not a good design. And that really matters if you want to keep your paints for like, more than one paint session. Or if you're really just like clumsy and accident prone like me, you don't want to spill it everywhere. I know there's that like, there's that like meme that's always going around that's like, are you even a mini painter if you haven't like spilled a pot of that wash? And that feels real. Oh, I should have just left it. I just keep making it worse. Just keep making it worse and worse. I hate it when this happens. You do something, you're like, it's a bit dodgy. Maybe I could do it better. And then you try to do it better and you're like, nope, I liked it better the first time. Now it's just worse. Wish I could go back in time and not try to make it better. It's okay. Now the black parts of his eyes are just enormous. He got significantly more excited. Oh well. Usually when I start overcorrecting and making things better, that means that I'm either too tired or I'm not drinking enough, which is probably both are true because I've been talking and not drinking my beverage. Yeah, they did have the color I needed, so. Pigment density, so you don't get the same kind of, that makes sense, that the coverage is not good. I have noticed that. But honestly, like, I mostly have those for my kids because I'm kind of, I'll let my kids paint with these paints, but they're a little expensive. So if I know the kids are going to just like do a big painting session with me, those Apple Barrel, or I have an even cheaper one than Apple Barrel. It's like a set that I got of like 16 colors, and it's whatever the Hobby Lobby brand is. No, it's whatever the Michaels brand is. Anyway, it's a craft store generic. Stop painting the eyes. Yeah. They do. Oh, hey, Charlie. Charlie's here. Kids use so much paint. And they're like, they take these ones that again, kind of expensive. And they're just like, I'm like, oh my God, you only needed like a tiny bit of that. Oh, hi, friend. I know, I need to just come back to the eyes, but now I feel like I just can't let it go. I have to just do like a little bit more, and then I promise I'll let it go. Famous last words. Charlie, I'm just painting. I was saying this earlier, but I'll say it again for you, Charlie, that I mostly just wanted to paint tonight and needed some accountability to not be doom scrolling. It's still not awful. It was better the first time. But whatever. They had to be cleaned up because there was like skin color all in the eyes. But yeah, I'm going to come back to this with the headlamp on. Yeah, so at least starting my painting today live on Instagram made me start painting instead of keep just doom scrolling on my phone, and I appreciate that. Body doubling for the win. Yeah. So, yeah, here's me. I mean, kind of me. It's Game Master Mom, which is me-ish. Rise at the GM. What's up? We are just painting. I don't know what people do with stuff like this. Like, do I save it? Do I just like let it go into the ether? I feel like if you're not here right now, why would you ever want to watch this back? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, eyes make me nervous too. Hello. Yeah, I like these eyes. I feel like I did pretty well. These eyes getting a little creepy, but that's okay. I'll go back and fix it. I'm done with eyes for now. I don't know what to do next though. I need to pull up my colors because I don't totally remember what color I wanted to do her cloak. Her glasses are black, right? I could do her glasses. I think they're black. They're gonna be black now if they're not. They're definitely black, right? Yeah. Anyway, Charlie, if you're still hanging out, what are you up to tonight? Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, thanks. Yeah, they are really cool. Sarah's there. Hey, Sarah. Sarah is Charlie's better half. I mean, other half. I mean, probably better half, but I love you, Charlie, but girlies got to stick together, you know? Rise of the GM, what are you up to tonight? Yeah, I've got the girl, too. So I've got the little girl. Calling them minis, I don't think is accurate because they are pretty big. You can see she's like 8 inches tall. But maybe we're going to call them maxis. Maybe we're going to call them models. Maybe we're going to call them like dolls. I feel like she's not quite Barbie size. I was going to say she's almost Barbie size, but not really. Barbie's big. She's tall. Game Master Mom is not that tall. She's like something between a mini and a Barbie. These glasses were a struggle to print. Aw, she's the better half. That is the right answer, Charlie. That is the right answer. We love our partners around here. It is hard. It is hard to be partners with a like creative, driven person, especially like when you're doing like you're running games and you're playing games and you're doing podcasts and like the schedule is a lot, and I just painted black on her face. Whoops. Just gonna say shout out to anybody who does it like with kids and their partner like watches the kids or puts the kids to bed so that they can be on podcasts and stuff. That's like next level teamwork. Oh my goodness, how much black is this girl gonna get on her face? Oops. You can't really see that, but she definitely has a little black on her face now. Fallout RPG. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, hey, Heroes of Evermore. Hey, Morgan, cheers to the end of the week. Yes. Oh my gosh, all week I've been like, what day is it? What day is it? Today I thought it was Friday. It's Thursday. Gaming group is about to play Fallout RPG. Oh, you are playing it and you're about to wrap up. Sweet. Rise of the GM, do y'all ever record that? Or do you do it like live on Twitch or anything like that? I said that like I understand Twitch. I totally don't. Area of Effect rugs reel. Okay, I saw something about Area of Effect rugs and I got confused because I was thinking about the podcast that the Kids Table D&D does, Area of Effect, and then I was like, wait, no, this is people selling rugs. I need to know more about these rugs. So I guess I'll watch the reel when you make it. Yeah, she does have a beauty mark. She's Game Master Mom / Cindy Crawford now. It's okay. Paint is beautiful. You could just keep going back over it until it's the way you like. I feel like there's a metaphor in there for life, probably, but I don't know what it is. This is fun, y'all. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting kind of weird and I like it. Wasn't intending to be so weird, but just, painting, talking, life happening. They are glorious. Oh, thank you. Oh, putting the hobbits down. I totally read Hobbies the first time. Putting the hobbits down. Yes, sweet hobbits. We love them. Same thing, yes. Mimic rug under your gaming table is next level. What? Oh, okay, that would be cool. Okay, yep, I'm definitely going to check that out and watch the reel. And then hopefully I won't like it too much. But if I do, then I'll be using, whatever your affiliate code is, Morgan, and I'll just buy myself one. If you don't have an affiliate code, then we need to get with these people and tell them, give Morgan an affiliate code. He's amazing. This brush is looking like it has had better days. And I'm not treating it very nice. There's also that. Yeah, thanks for loving the minis I had made. It's, had made is an interesting way to say it. I'll look at her with half her glasses. That's cute. I feel like I kind of made them myself, but that's not really true. No code yet. Okay, well, we're gonna get you a code. I'm gonna tell them. Oh, Green Wizard Games, hello. It's always just been home games on our own. We have fun. Yeah, hey, cool. I'm just wondering if I can tune into the fun, but I totally respect not streaming your games. I don't stream my games. I actually recorded a whole one-shot the other day. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably going to take a bunch of clips out of it. But I recorded one of the one-shot games that I ran at IkiCon last weekend. It's probably super boring to watch, honestly, but I don't know. I'm going to take a look at it and at least pull some clips or something from it. Well, that's not true. I guess I've played in a live streamed game. I've never live streamed a game that I was the game master for. That actually makes me super nervous. But I don't know, might do it someday. Might do it for the right cause and the right audience. We'll see. What was I saying about my minis? Oh, yeah. So they were printed on my printer. So obviously they're based off of Daniel the Drawing Bard's art for my book. Trevor, Death Rolls Dice, my graphic artist, did the modeling. So he like 3D modeled them, and then he actually did the printing too. He was here for a bit, and he did the printing, and he did a bang-up job. They look amazing. I don't know what kind of magical words he said to my printer, but it worked wonders for him, and it does not do that for me. It does not like me. But it likes him. So yeah, long story short is Trevor at Death Rolls Dice, who has done a lot of my graphic artwork and my design work on my books, and some of my art. Him and Daniel have both contributed to some of the character art and maps and stuff for Etheria. He made these for me, and I'm obsessed with them. I love them so much. I feel like it's super cool to have, like, it almost doesn't feel real to have like 3D figures of characters that I just like made up. It's crazy. What even is life that happens? So super cool. I am, if anyone's interested, I am going to sell and or make available the STL files for all of these. I have the files pretty much ready to share for like these ones for the Tales of Etheria and Unexpected Quest characters. Got like Britt, Dale, Talon, of course, everybody's favorite good boy, Dagger. And I am going to, oh, thanks. Yeah, I feel like they have a lot of personality. I really like them. I'm excited to see them like all painted up. But that means I actually have to keep painting them, which I'm gonna do, right? I am. Yes, I am. Yeah, they're gonna be available and maybe for sale at some point. And when the game comes out, coming to Kickstarter this summer, probably. So when it comes out, that will be one of the options, is if you would like to buy either the actual printed out minis or the files to print your own minis or have someone print them for them, that will be an add-on in the Kickstarter that you can purchase. Also, like, you know, if we're friends and we're cool, I'll probably just send them to you for free because y'all are cool and y'all are my like original people that have been following my characters and my campaign and my stories for so long. And although making money is great, I definitely don't do any of this to get rich, which is good because thus far it has not made me rich, which is fine. That's a whole other thing. I do it because I love it, and I think that's a great reason to do things if you can. If you're so privileged to be able to do things just because you love them, then I think you should. And so I do. Cannot wait to back your Kickstarter. I cannot wait to back your Kickstarter, Charlie. Even though I also could probably get some kind of friend discount. I don't care. I'm going to buy I'm going to buy the fancy package of your thing anyway, just because I'm so excited to support you and Adventures After an Arcane Apocalypse, which is the coolest, most ridiculously thought out setting that I've ever heard about. If anyone is listening and doesn't know about Charlie's homebrew world setting, it's amazing. It's system agnostic, so you don't even have to play D&D. You can play whatever the heck you want and use his amazing world and characters, and it's I just can't. Every time he talks about it, I'm just like, what? And it like hurts my head and blows my mind, and also makes me think that I have absolutely no business ever being a game master, because it's just like, I don't know, he just drops the mic every time he explains any of it, and I'm like, but how? Anyway, makes me feel inadequate, but maybe that's my own issue. I don't know. I mean, it's cool. We're all cool. You're welcome. Oh, hey Trev. Trevor just went home today, and it makes me sad because he spent like a whole month here, and now my house is quiet again. But it's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's all good. Oh yeah, right? It's looking good. All I'm doing is painting skin, and glasses. And then I gave her a beauty mark on accident. Oh, Stop. Okay, so let's see what else I did. Little recap. I messed up the boy's eyes twice. They do not look great. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, yes. Okay, thanks, Charlie. Ink GM at Apocalypse setting. No. Oh my God, have I been... Apocalypse. TTRPG. Why have I been reading setting in there somewhere at some point? I don't know. Charlie, Lord help me. I really hope I have not been sending people to the wrong place, because I definitely thought the word setting was in there somewhere. The boy looks wicked. He looks kind of dopey because I kept messing up his eyes. But cute. But cute. Also, Trevor, don't be cute. You did all of this at IckyCon except for the eyes, which I royally messed up. Anyway. So, yeah. I don't know. Really just painting and talking and getting weird here. Gotta catch the next train. Try to catch you from there. Eyes look great. Aw, thanks. You're sweet. I'm overthinking it. The eyes look good. Touch up blemishes later, but don't make them any bigger. He does. They're way too big. In fact, I may need to go in later and make them smaller. This boy hardly has any whites left in his eyes. Poor boy. Anyway, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that another day. That is not a tonight project. In other news, I think I've mostly covered this beauty mark, but now my skin color is getting kind of dry. That's okay. I'm going to touch all that up anyway. She's very cute. Very cute. Yeah, I'll just call him like Ketamine Boy now. He's just really excited. He's just really pumped up to play some games, He's really hyped about it. Potentially he had too many jelly beans. Okay, what do I do now? I feel like I could do some... I kind of want to do this cloak, but it's so big. Whoops. I'm in the painting stage now where I'm like trying to avoid painting things that are big because I am like, oh, that's going to take too long. I'm tired. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:15 here. Okay, maybe the cape's going to wait for another day then because I am getting a little bit tired. Too many jelly beans, yes. Okay. Oh, you're starting to mess up. Yep, you're getting tired. That's how it goes. I think I am almost done as well. I think I'm probably about done streaming at least, and then I might do a little bit more. I might just go to bed. I don't know. I might go listen to more of my spicy Hallmark book because I really need to finish it because Christmas is past. Now I really need to finish my Christmas romance because it's not as interesting to get into whenever it's not Christmas time anymore. But anyway, I think I have like 3 hours of listening left or something like that. So maybe I'll get back to that and go to sleep. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. That was fun. And I did get some painting done. Just to recap, we've got a little bit more of this lady done. Got, I did nothing on girl. This is all still just Trevor's work. And boy has some I ate too many jelly bean eyes. But you know, it is an improvement from his little creepy, ghouly eyes from the beginning. So we're getting somewhere. And if any of you guys want... Oh yeah, thanks. Oh, thanks so much. That was fun. That was super fun. If you guys want some of these, not this guy, that's my first mini I was showing off, but if y'all want some of these little models to print, these are printed on filament. I don't know how big, larger than 32 millimeters, but maybe not a whole lot larger. I don't know. But if y'all want some of those, I'm happy to send you the files and you can try your hand at printing and painting them. Maybe these two. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to give out files for those, but maybe at some point I will. So yeah. Anyway, it was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out and keeping me accountable to actually do a little painting today. Was definitely way more enjoyable than doom scrolling on the internet. So appreciate y'all. Have a good night or good morning. You know, whatever, maybe both. I don't know. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, I hope it is good. And I hope that you can take a little joy from your nerd hobbies today in the midst of life being kind of hard sometimes and the world being kind of a little bit of a dumpster fire at the moment. So thank you guys for the distraction. I hope you got something too for yourself and have a good time and a great day tomorrow. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Also, it's a long weekend for a lot of people. It's a long weekend for me. We have Monday off, so that's going to be fun. A little extra kiddo fun time this weekend for me, so that'll be good. Okay, I'm actually going now. Goodbye. And now I got to remember how to turn this thing off. Bye.